All right, guys. So, thanks to the help of one of my subscribers, she told me that there was actually an 8-hour live recording of the transit of Mercury by SLU, which I didn't know that they did that. I know that they did a broadcast of it. I didn't know they recorded the whole thing, the whole 8-hour event. So I went and did a Google search, and I found the whole 8-hour video. And I was just kind of scrolling through it, man. I just got real lucky. Literally, the third click I did brought me to something even more interesting. At the 50, I just clicked at like the 51-minute mark, and maybe this was just meant to be, who knows? But he basically he says the word Nibiru, so I'm gonna play it for you. I'm coming to think, this is just speculation on my part, of course, but the way that they're filming this is, Mercury is pretty far off to the right of the sun, so they could easily have centered their solar telescopes, in the middle of the sun to show this event, and it still would have caught Mercury, but they decided to sort of pan to the right of the sun, and by doing that, it's capturing this glow over here, which obviously is more predominant. Later on in the video, which you saw in my first video. They haven't edited anything yet. The girl who sent me a link says that they cut out that part, but it's still here as of now. But listen what this guy has to say. I'm starting to think that maybe these guys are using this transit of Mercury as sort of an opportunity to warn us about Nibiru, because he said second sun in the first video I did in that short clip, and he actually says the word Nibiru here, and sort of hints at it, not saying that it is. He said as it could be, but then he says that basically we don't cover things up like NASA does. So take a listen.
One of the optics, so that won't move anywhere. But the two above, dark solar sunspots, and Mercury is just to the right, about the 2 o'clock, 1:30 position on that top right edge of the sun. Now, can you see that mysterious glow in the right hand side? What do you reckon that is? Use @SLU, tweet us at @SLU. Do you think it's the mysterious planet Nibiru, maybe appearing in these live shots, So we don't cover stuff up like NASA does. Anyway, tell me what you think that is.
Okay, so very interesting. He goes on to say that could it be the infamous Nibiru? We don't cover things up at NASA like NASA does. These guys have been doing this for years. These guys are experts. These are not amateur astronomers. He even has an interview with a astronomy teacher. He's got a whole bunch of other people coming on the show during this 8-hour interview, and these guys are real astronomers. These guys have been doing it for years, and they obviously see the same thing. They're hearing what Paul is saying about the second sun. They, in my opinion, know about it. They know about Planet X Nibiru. They know about the second sun, and I've come to the conclusion via this video with the Mercury transit is giving them the opportunity to show us Planet X, basically. Whatever this is it Herculobus? Is it the actual Nibiru planet? I don't know, but nonetheless, it's very interesting that this guy Paul Cox, is showing this and even saying the words Nibiru on camera. I'll try to
we'll
fast forward it again to see if I can find that spot. See if it's still there. Hopefully, it's at the 3-hour. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, wow! I just clicked right to it again. Look at that. Okay. So it's still there.
And you can see there the sun is on the left. You can see the small black dot, which is just to the right of center of the sun. That is the tiny orb of Mercury. Mercury, you now know so many interesting and fascinating facts from SLU astronomer Bob Berman. You'll be able to tell all your friends. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is that large round thing to the right of the sun? Well, that's our second sun. I don't know if you knew that we had a second sun, but there it is. It's normally hidden from view. NASA and other organizations, they usually hide that stuff away from us. They don't tell us the truth, but there it is. It's true. Anyway, I want to welcome our next guest.
Okay, so you can see here it's lit up more with their equipment. So in the first frame, when he talks about Nibiru, at the 51-minute mark. I'll try to back up here. It's not as bright. So they may have taken off a filter or added something. I'm not sure what's going on there, why it's not bright here, but it gets brighter on later on during the video. You guys might be able to answer that. But the fact that he's talking about Nibiru in this is very intriguing to me, and I think they're giving us a warning.
Solar sunspots.
I'll let you hear it one more time.
Mercury is just to the right, about the 2 o'clock, 1:30 position on that top right edge of the sun. Now, can you see that mysterious glow in the right-hand side? What do you reckon that is? Use @SLU, tweet us at @SLU. Do you think it's the mysterious planet Nibiru maybe appearing in these live shots, you know? So we don't cover stuff up like NASA does. Anyway.
We don't cover stuff up like NASA does. So the question is, are these guys, you know, are they in the loop? Do they know exactly what's going on, and are they warning us, or are they just speculating that this is Nibiru? In my opinion, these guys have top of the line, cutting edge technology equipment. These solar telescopes. So if this is indeed Nibiru, this light source here, then I think these guys are not just speculating. They're not going to just come out, you know, during this live broadcast to the world and you know, make it their basically mission to tell us that it is Nibiru, but instead they're sort of using this as an opportunity to warn us that yes, we are showing you Nibiru right here, but we're not going to go ahead and admit that, but we're going to basically clue you into the fact that what we're seeing here to the right of the sun is a second sun, part of the Nibiru system. I don't think this guy Paul Cox would be saying so otherwise. In my opinion, this is an absolute warning, and they're showing us exactly what is happening here. So wow, crazy stuff, guys. I'm gonna leave a link to this entire broadcast. I'll leave the time stamps to where he talks about Nibiru, as well as the second sun again. But that's it. Thank you to my subscriber for cluing me in on this. Her name is Christina Youssef. So thank you for that. And I'll go ahead and leave links and post this video right now. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.